The Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong. Speculation, economic shifts, and future prospects. The financial world is abuzz with speculation about the potential revaluation of the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and Vietnamese Dong, VND. Investors, economists, and currency enthusiasts are closely watching developments in Iraq and Vietnam, hoping for a shift that could significantly impact global markets. While rumors about a dramatic increase in the value of these currencies persist, it's crucial to separate speculation from verified financial data. In this article, we'll explore the latest updates surrounding the IQD and VND, analyze the economic conditions in both Iraq and Vietnam, and assess the likelihood of any significant revaluation. We'll also look at what such a shift could mean for investors, businesses, and ordinary citizens. The Iraqi Dinar. Is a revaluation on the horizon? The Iraqi dinar has been a subject of speculation for years. Many investors believe that Iraq's vast oil reserves, economic recovery efforts, and ongoing financial reforms could pave the way for a significant revaluation. Recently, unverified reports have circulated claiming that the International Monetary Fund, IMF, has confirmed a new exchange rate of $4.57 per dinar. However, official financial sources, including the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, and IMF, have not provided any confirmation of such a dramatic change. Iraq's economic landscape. Iraq's economy is heavily reliant on oil exports, which account for more than 90% of its revenue. Over the past decade, Iraq has made efforts to diversify its economy and strengthen its financial institutions. However, political instability, corruption, and security concerns have slowed economic progress. In early 2023, the CBI adjusted the official exchange rate of the dinar to approximately 1,300 Iraqi dinars per US dollar. This move aimed to stabilize the economy, curb inflation, and restore confidence in the dinar. While this adjustment was a positive step, it was far from the drastic revaluation that many investors were hoping for. Potential benefits of a revaluation. If the Iraqi dinar were to experience a significant increase in value, it could lead to several positive outcomes. Increased purchasing power. Iraqi citizens would be able to afford more goods and services, improving their standard of living. Foreign investment growth. A stronger currency would attract international businesses, fostering economic expansion. Reduced inflation. A more valuable dinar could help control rising prices, making essential goods more affordable. Strengthened financial sector. Iraq's banking system would benefit from increased confidence, leading to greater stability. Challenges and considerations. Despite the potential benefits, a sudden revaluation of the dinar presents challenges. Economic disruptions. A drastic currency change could create instability, impacting trade and investment. Foreign reserves management. Iraq must ensure it has sufficient foreign currency reserves to support a stronger dinar. Political factors. Iraq's political climate remains unpredictable, which could affect financial reforms. For now, while Iraq continues to strengthen its economy and financial policies, there is no official confirmation of a significant dinar revaluation. Investors should exercise caution and rely on verified sources for updates. The Vietnamese Dong. Prospects for appreciation. Vietnam's economy has shown remarkable growth in recent years, making the Vietnamese Dong an interesting currency for investors. Unlike Iraq, Vietnam has a more diversified economy, driven by manufacturing, technology, and exports. While the VND remains undervalued compared to major global currencies, there are signs that it could appreciate gradually over time. Vietnam's economic growth. Vietnam has positioned itself as one of Southeast Asia's fastest-growing economies. Its GDP growth has consistently been above 6% annually, fueled by foreign investment, a booming technology sector, and strong trade partnerships. The country's stable economic policies have helped it navigate global financial uncertainties effectively. Why investors are watching the Dong. Many investors believe that as Vietnam continues to grow and attract foreign capital, the government may allow the currency to appreciate. Here are a few reasons why. Foreign investment. Vietnam's economy benefits from foreign companies setting up manufacturing and technology hubs. Trade agreements. The country has signed multiple free trade agreements, expanding its global market reach. Central bank policies. The State Bank of Vietnam, SBV, has been managing the currency to prevent inflation and maintain economic stability. Challenges to a rapid revaluation. Despite optimism, a sharp increase in the VND's value is unlikely in the short term. The Vietnamese government prefers a controlled, gradual appreciation to avoid disrupting trade and exports. Since Vietnam's economy relies heavily on exports, a stronger dong could make Vietnamese goods less competitive in international markets. Investors should monitor economic trends in Vietnam and watch for gradual appreciation rather than expecting an overnight revaluation. Comparing the IQD and VND. Key differences. Iraq and Vietnam are on different economic paths. While Iraq struggles with political instability and oil dependence, Vietnam has positioned itself as a global manufacturing hub with stable economic policies. These differences shape the potential for currency appreciation in both countries. What this means for investors. One approach, currency investments with caution. Speculation about currency revaluations can lead to misinformation and unrealistic expectations. Always verify information from reputable financial institutions such as the International Monetary Fund, World Bank, or respective central banks before making investment decisions. 2. Diversification is key. Rather than relying solely on one currency, investors should diversify their portfolios to reduce risk. Consider a mix of stocks, bonds, commodities, and real estate to balance potential returns. 3. Watch economic indicators. For the IQD, monitor Iraq's foreign reserves, oil production, and government policies. For the VND, track Vietnam's trade balance, GDP growth, and foreign direct investment trends. 4. Be wary of scams. The currency market is filled with speculative claims and scams targeting hopeful investors. Avoid unverified get-rich-quick schemes and only buy foreign currency through licensed financial institutions. Conclusion. What lies ahead? The Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong remain topics of interest for currency investors. While Iraq faces economic and political hurdles that make an immediate revaluation unlikely, Vietnam's economic strength suggests the possibility of gradual currency appreciation over time. For those interested in these currencies, patience and careful research are essential. Rather than relying on speculation, focus on economic fundamentals, official announcements, and long-term growth strategies. Ultimately, both Iraq and Vietnam have opportunities to strengthen their economies, but any significant currency revaluation will depend on strategic financial policies, economic conditions, and global market trends. Investors should stay informed, think critically, and approach currency speculation with a balanced perspective.